You know, How to Train Your Dragon is one of the most interesting animated movies I have ever seen. On one hand, it is a unique, well crafted, well written, well animated film with many things to love about it. But on the other hand, it is a boring, predictable, drawn out, cliche kids movie. I had a hard time writing a review for this movie because I don't know how to feel about it. I like it, but also I don't. I've been scratching my head over this movie for about a week now. So I finally decided to buckle down and review this movie. So here are 8 reasons why How to Train Your Dragon is such a mixed bag. Character design. Okay, let's start out with something small. How good do the characters look? Well, they're fine. Yep, that's it. They're just okay. They don't look bad, but I don't have anything good to say about them either. They look like they came out of a Pixar movie, which is fine. They don't have anything that makes them stand out like in Rango. This is partly due to the style of animation they use, but I'll get more into that later. The story is interesting because it has good and bad elements in it. One of the good elements is Hiccup's development with Toothless. It is well paced and takes its time to establish their friendship. But one of the bad things about the story are the side characters. They suck. They have no depth, no personal struggles, and no goals. This makes them feel one dimensional. They are so bad I can describe them to you in less than a sentence. Just watch. We have the twins. They are idiots. Then we have the jock. He's strong and dumb. The fat one. He's fat and a nerd. Then the girl. She's the love interest for the main character. And she's strong and smart and a girl. What more could you want? Personally? Personality? Nah, bruh, that's lame. Just make her hot and you're done. The problem with this is characters are boring. They don't feel alive. But with that being said, Hiccup's development with his father is really good. You can understand both of their differences and what they want from each other. This makes them feel more alive, and the story is very much character driven. It focuses less on the spectacle and more on the characters. This is a good thing and a bad thing. I'll get more into that later. Okay, here's something that's really good: the music. The orchestra in the background can make a scene feel very intense. The combination of instrumental it's used in the music can make a scene extremely powerful. It's very good and I have nothing to complain about. It is truly wonderful. Okay, back to being negative. This movie does not have good humor. It did not make me laugh a single time during this film. And that's sad, because good, well written jokes would have really amplified the emotion of this film. This isn't a comedy, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't have funny jokes, even if they're subtle. Just have something. I know this because I write myself. Another good thing, the voice acting is also great. It really does feel like every actor is giving it their all in this film. You can feel the emotion in the characters' voices. It's too bad the writing couldn't help make them feel more realistic, because the voice acting is really good. Okay, back to being negative. This movie does not have good humor. It did not make me laugh a single time during this film. And that's sad, because good, well written jokes would have really amplified the emotion of this film. This isn't a comedy, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't have funny jokes, even if they're subtle. Just have something. I know this because I write myself. So, how creative is this movie? Well, the idea of dragons and Vikings isn't a new idea. If I'm not mistaken, it was a part of their culture, but it doesn't do anything different with its world. A lot of the things are the same in other kid movies. In my opinion, this movie doesn't change the formula for animation and storytelling. It's just another drop in the ocean. Not very cash money and special. In conclusion, this movie isn't bad, but it has too many flaws to make it good. For every good thing I say about this movie, there's something bad to say about it. It's so difficult to review a movie like this because I don't know if I should even recommend this to you. If you haven't seen it, the only thing I can say about this movie is it is okay. Not bad, not good, just mediocre. In the middle. So, I guess if you have not seen it and you really want to, you can, but if you don't care about it, then I wouldn't blame you if you skipped it. This movie gets a lot of praise, but I think that's because of its large community that it has gained over the years. This movie has the good, the bad, and the boring. Thanks for watching, everyone.